So welcome you all to the next video lecture, travel cells or display an element in doubly linked list. In the previous video lecture we have concentrated on that is various operations in doubly linked list such as insertion at first, last and middle or specified position. Same thing for deletion at first, last and specified position. So these are the operations in insertion deletion. Same thing for search an element is present in the given linked list we have solved. Okay, so today we are going to see the display an element in the list. Okay, how can you able to display an element in the list? So in the previous chapter we have created an element, that is some element present in the linked list. Okay, take an example. If you are having 5 elements, it means they are going to fetch all the elements in the list and finally they have to print or display the certain elements. These are the elements present in the given list. Okay, so they have a certain possibilities. First we have to check whether list is empty or not. Okay, if the head pointer equal null, okay, head pointer equal null means list is empty. Okay, then we have to display list is empty. Okay, that is if empty means then display list is empty. If not empty, okay, if not empty means some other node, that some other elements is present in the given list. It may be a 5 element, it may be 10 element, it may be n number of elements. Okay, we have to create a temporary node named as temp. Okay, we have to create a temporary pointer and assign the value of head to temp and then temp equal head. That is head pointer can able to assign to temporary pointer, because temporary pointer can able to move from one location to, that is one node to another node, and easily find out the certain data values. And use the following code: travel cells the list, that is linked list up to end of the linked list. The temporary pointer can able to move from first node, second node, third node, that is called visitor, and reaches the end of the linked list. While travel saying the print all the element list. Okay, when temporary pointer going to read a specific node in the given list means they are going to print the certain data, okay, to the users or programmers. Okay, this is the possibilities to display an element. So take an example. If you are having a 3 elements present in the given list. Alright, 3 elements means that is this is the first element, this is the last element, because the previous field indicates null and the last field, that is last node, last field indicates null, means this is the first node, this is the last node, and the head point to the first node of the given list. Okay, what is the first node of address? 100 should be point to, that is head point to the first node of the given list. Okay, alright, so my aim is display all the elements in the doubly linked list. Okay, they have to visit, they have to create a temporary pointer. Temp equal head means temp equal to 100. Okay, they have to visit temp of data. Temp of data is 10. They're going to print, and then temp of second pointer and third one, like this goes on until reaches the null, that is temp not equal null. We have to check the condition. Here we are going to see the pictorial representation of a how to display an element is present in the given list. Okay, that is display. First we have to see, that is void is a return type. Okay, display list is a function name. Struct node, okay, this is a struct keyword. Node is a tag name. Start temp is a temporary pointer, that is pointer variable. We are going to create a pointer variable. Okay, and then going to assign the temp equal head. Okay, temporary pointer going to assign equal head. Temporary pointer can able to move from one node to another node. Okay, that's where we are going to use. We have to check that condition, that is head pointer equal null, that is head equal null means null equal null. Condition 2, list is empty. Okay, that is none other node, okay, there is no element or no node is present in the given list. Okay, that is list is empty. We are going to state over display like that. Alright, and second scenario, if there is an n number of element is present in the given list. Okay, there is maybe a 5 element, it may be 10 element, it may be 30 elements. Alright, take an example. If you are having a 4 elements present in the given list, that is 10, 20, 30, 40. So each node having a 2 fields, one is called as a previous and the next field and the data field, that is 3 fields. Okay, and this is the first node, this is the last node. Okay, first node means previous field indicates null and the last node next field indicates null. Okay, each node having a next pointer as a previous pointer. Okay, here head pointer point to the first node of the given list. What is the first node? Address 1000. Okay, same thing I already explained. Temp equal to head. Alright, so temp equal to head. So what is the value of head value? Head value is 1000. Okay, automatically temp equal to 1000. Okay, 1000 means temporary pointer also pointing to the first node in the given list, because temp equal to head. Temporary pointer only move from one node to another node simultaneously. Head pointer does not move from one node to another node. Alright, and then else part, in the if part, check whether list is empty or not. If the list is empty, you have to straightaway print list is empty. Okay, in else part, you have to print all the elements present in the given list. Okay, that is printf element present in the list, printf. Okay, they are going to print head. Alright, and then later, so while temp not equal to null. Okay, what is temp? Temp is nothing but 1000. Okay, 1000 not equal to null. Condition true or false? Condition true, because if some other node is present in the given list, that is 1000. 1000 not equal to null means condition true. It enter inside the loop. Printf arrow d. Okay, here they're going to print the arrow. Alright, temp of data. What is temp of data? Temp is 1000. 1000 of data is nothing but 100, that is 10. Okay, they are going to print that refers what is temp of data is 10. Okay, they are going to print here as here as 10. Okay, 10, and then so the temporary pointer can move from second node. How can able to move from second node? Temp of next. What is temp of next? So temp of next is nothing but this temp is 1000. 1000 of next is 2000. Here I am getting a temp of next is 2000. Okay, 2000 means the temp value should be changed into 2000. Okay, temp should be changed into 2000, and then this pointer is disconnected and move from first node to second node. Okay, that is temp equal 2000, and later come out of there, and again they have to check the condition while temp not equal null. What is temp value? 2000. Okay, temp is 2000. Temp is 2000. 2000 not equal null. Condition true or false? Condition true. Enter inside the loop, and then arrow. They're going to print the arrow. Percentage d. Temp of data. What is temp of data? Temp of data is this is temp. Temp is 2000. 2000 of data is 20. Okay, here they're going to print that is 20. Alright, and then the next pointer should be incremented. This temporary pointer should be incremented to next node. How can I able to increment? Temp equal temp of next. What is temp? Temp is 2000. 2000 of next is 3000. Okay, here temp should be changed into 2000 into 3000. Alright, and then here 3000, and then connection is terminated from the second node to, that is connection is terminated here, and make a connection to third node. Okay, and then what is the value of temp? Temp is 3000, and then you have to check the condition. Okay, that is temp is here 3000 not equal null. Condition true or false? Condition true. Enter inside the loop. Printf arrow d. Okay, arrow percentage d. Percentage d is nothing but temp of data. What's temp of data? Temp is 3000. 3000 of data is 30. Okay, here I am getting an output as 30. Alright, and then the temporary pointer should be moved from next node. Okay, how can I able to move the next node? Temp of next. What is temp of next? Temp of next is 3000. 3000 next is, that is 4000. Okay, that is here 4000. Okay, temp is 4000. It should be changed into 3000 into 4000. Alright, and then temp, while temp not equal null. What is the value of temp? Temp is here 4000. 4000 not equal null. Condition true or false? Condition true. Enter inside the loop. Printf %d temp of data. What is temp? Temp is, then we have to make the connection from the third node to, because temp equal to 4000. That is temp of data. What is temp of data? 40. Okay, they are going to print the value here 40. Alright, and then temp equal temp of next. What is the value of temp of next? Temp of next is temp of next 4000 of next. 4000 of next is null. Okay, here temp of next is null, and then later. So what is the value of temp? Temp is should be changed into null. Okay, here temporal pointer does not having any link to any node, because temp equal to null, because temp of next is 4000 of next is null. Okay, that is temp of next null, and then come out again. We have to check the condition while temp not equal null. What is the value of temp? Temp is here 4000. Okay, that is here. What is the value of temp? Temp is 4, that is null. So null not equal to null. Condition true or false? Condition fails. So condition fails means it never executes this loop statements. It come out of the while loop statement and printing the what are the elements present in the given list, that is 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is the way they are going to visit all the nodes present in the given list and print the each and every element present in the given list. Okay, that is 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, this is the way we have to print all the elements in the doubly linked list. Okay, have you understand? And then advantages and disadvantages in doubly linked list. Okay, what are the advantages in doubly linked list compared with a singly linked list? In doubly linked list, traversed in both forward and backward direction, but in singly linked list we can able to travel only one way direction, that is the first node moves to the next point of the second node, like this goes on. It never backward, that is never reverse back to the previous node. Okay, that is the only drawback in the singly linked list. But doubly linked list, it can able to travel in the forward direction as well as backward direction. Easily we can able to search a certain element present in the given list. Okay, and then second one, more efficient access to the elements. Okay, we can able to access certain element is present in the given list or not. That is more efficient when compared to singly linked list. And then third one, deletion of nodes very easy when compared to singly linked list. Okay, how can I able to delete at first, last and middle is because when you are going to find out a certain elements in a singly linked list, we are going to find out the previous node in the list. Okay, then only have to delete the certain elements. But in here, using a previous field, using a next field, we can easily delete an element from the given linked list. Okay, these are the three advantages compared with singly linked list. Okay, and the disadvantages, DLL, that is doubly linked list, occupies more memory than singly linked list. So why? Because in doubly linked list having a three field, that is one is called as a previous field, data field, and then third one called as an next field. When you are going to compare with a memory with singly linked list, they having only two fields. One is called a data field, another one called as an address field or link field. That is two fields. Okay, that is the first scenario, that is a drawback in doubly linked list. And the insertion deletion takes more time than linear list. Okay, insertion is nothing but we insert at node at first, last and middle. Deletion at node at first, last and middle. Okay, takes more time than linear. Linear is called a singly linked list. Okay, it takes more time because they are having a two field. Okay, we are going to disconnect it and then connect it. It takes much more time memory. It takes much more time to execute a certain program. These are the drawbacks present in the doubly linked list. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.